What's wrong, Ponyhead? Cat got your horn? Welcome back to Mewni Mayhem on the Roundtable. I'm AwestruckVox, and episode reviews are back. I mean, there's only 3 weeks of premieres left for the season, so maybe not for that long, but they're back. They're here, they're better than ever because I need to talk about Star. Right here, right now. I ain't got time to wait. And if you clicked on this video, then you're here with me to talk about Skooled. Oh my god, this episode, I really enjoyed it. Of course, I gotta get my gloating in. Everyone said, oh, this is filler, Heinous isn't gonna show up, stop looking too much into it. I applaud you for keeping your expectations low, but, nah, you were wrong. Rip-a-dip-dip, Meteora was the show stealer. So, let's talk about what made this episode so great. Right out of the gate, Ponyhead makes a grand, triumphant return to St. Olga. But why? What are her intentions? She used to hate this place. Well, for no other reason than to party. Party the Ponyhead way. I'm talking music, I'm talking DJ, I'm talking makeup, I'm talking pillow fights. Jesus Christ. And you know, I'm talking wait, what? She has to take an exam. Oh yeah, it appears that Princess Arms has amassed quite a bit of power in St. Olga's, taking over as headmaster. She definitely took Marco's words and Princess Turdina to heart, and is making an effort to make St. Olga's a school with rules and regulations, but still a party school. And while that may seem like a bit much, I think it goes to show that this school is actually being effective without dictatorship, without all these princesses being oppressed for their quirks, their flaws. Because if Princess Arms is doing this, reprogramming killer robots to assist them, then she's more than a great princess. She's going to be a great ruler and queen someday. But yeah, in classic Ponyhead fashion, she refuses to take the exam because she's the party animal. In her own words, she invented brunch. You're not gonna get away with bossing Ponyhead around. But, and this actually surprised me, Ponyhead's friends, the fellow princesses, they're not having it. If Ponyhead's not gonna take the exam, she has to leave. And again, it goes to show that this system is actually working. They're abiding by rules. They're not just running wild and willy-nilly. And that displays a strong sense of maturity in all of them. And something else that amuses me about this being a party school of rules and regulations is the Princess Turdina posters, the graffiti on the wall, the slice of pizza and grease all over this painting. It's messy, yet organized. I think that's a lifestyle I can kind of get behind, without the bone-breaking pillow fights. Ponyhead cost Star an event, but it's pretty likely that while she's calling Star, her, Tom, Marco, and Kelly are off at Rubariet's wedding, which, we'll talk about that episode in a sec, oh god. And as she's on her way out to her carriage, sad, isolated, and honestly, this really had me feel for Ponyhead. I mean, look at her. We saw her home life, we saw her sisters, we saw how much stress she was under. All she wanted to do was hang out with some friends she hasn't seen in a while. To eat some waffles, maybe an egg here or there. Just wanted to relax. And that was taken from her unfairly. I mean, and oh my god! Meteora! She sticks the supervillain landing! And now she has fangs! Oh god! The armpit hair, oh god! Princess Arms sounds the alarm, and everybody knows what it means. Heinous is back. And can we just talk about how wild it is they have an alarm, protocol, and battle system in place for the scenario in which Miss Heinous attacks? They're really not messing around anymore! And honestly, this sequence of everyone trying to defend the school from Meteora just reminded me of Kids Next Door. Now, conveniently, Gemini has a remote control that, I guess, just undoes reprogramming of the robots. And not only that, they proceed to remove their hearts. Their robotic hearts that doubles as grenades. What? Like Jesus Christ. Let's remove the fact that the robots, they straight up just committed suicide to try and take out these princesses. And considering what happens at the end of the episode, these explosions would have killed the princesses. Meteora does not care anymore. Speaking of which, her tanking an explosion and just strolling out unharmed? God! Not only was the explosion itself cool, Meteora looks fierce just storming out of it. You go, girl. Princess Arms commands everyone to retreat, again, demonstrating that she's a good-ass leader. And they attempt to hold off Meteora, and again, this just gives me more Kids Next Door vibes. dropping the pizza boxes, the colander on that one princess's head. I'm not saying it was intentional, but I was truly reminded of that iconic series. God, I miss it. Galactic Kids Next Door when? Now Princess Orange is like, okay, wait, everybody, quiet. I think they stopped. And then the Septarian himself, Rasticore, carves out a portal with his dimensional chainsaw, and he goes, "Do you miss me?" Which, okay, let's pause for a second. No one knows who you are. Only Star and Marco have encountered you. Who were you talking to, dude? The audience? Because you're fully restored? I mean, it was a cool reveal. I don't know why your other eye didn't grow back when you had it back in the day, but doesn't really take much away from this moment. And wow, when Septarians get into it, their grill just dons the craziest smile. Meteora leaps from a broken window, and she's just handling all these girls like they're nothing. I'm wondering, and I think you're probably wondering, oh my god, what is she after? Is she truly trying to reclaim the school? That was my impression, but she's clearly on a mission for something, or someone. And then there comes Ponyhead. Lord, she has a black eye. Again, Meteora just does not care anymore. And she's under the impression Heinous is after her because, who is it after me? Yeah, Ponyhead, your ego may be a bit too big here. She tells Princess Arms, if we don't make it out of here, I hate you. Which, like, damn girl, you didn't have to go there. But instead, not giving a single crap about Ponyhead, Meteora rips open a different door and walks in. And this leads to a very interesting plot twist. Recently, I was wondering if Meteora was switched to Festivia, who was she adopted by? Festivia's family? And if so, who is St. Olga? And we get that answer here with St. Olga herself, who's a robot. What's with this episode in robots? Like, seriously. So, St. Olga, or Meteora's mommy, questions if Meteora unplugged her, and St. Olga observes that Meteora has transformed, altered her appearance, reflecting closer to her true nature. And Meteora just goes, yeah, it's got a tail, and I think I look great with it. And you do, honey, you do. Meteora commands St. Olga to reveal her master file. And St. Olga tries to play dumb, gives her a fake nice little narrative, but Meteora's like, no, the real one. And oh, we're getting answers, huh? People thought this would be Ponyhead filler, we're getting Meteora lore. Luckily, Gemini's Deus Ex Machina control comes into play again, allowing him to gain access into the real master file. And oh god, Meteora, honey, this actually kind of hurt to watch. The brainwashing technique Meteora implemented on all of the princesses, on how to be a proper princess, that all originated from St. Olga, forcing Meteora to do the same thing. Forcing Meteora to suppress herself, to lock the real Meteora away, and that's really heavy. We rewind a bit to a teenage Meteora, wondering why she has to hide her tail. Tom had to hide his tail too, huh? Mewni kinda stinks. And St. Olga not so slightly scorns Meteora, but more or less saying, yeah, no tail, no man. Next. And then this really starts to hurt. An adolescent Meteora so excited by her cheek marks. And St. Olga's just like, nah, cut that out. Saying what's better than that is to suppress it because it's a flaw. It's not a flaw, lady. It's literally something she was born with. Meteora shedding tears is just really quick to suppress her magic before further discipline is required. And also notice the sponge on the ground. That Meteora noticed her cheek marks from her reflection in the puddle. Meteora, as a kid, was forced to clean the floor with a sponge. Give her a mop or something, not a sponge. And I'm not gonna say, oh, children doing chores, that's so awful. But she really had her do it the most strenuous way possible. Only thing below that would have been her own toothbrush. So when you couple that with being brainwashed, being suppressed, that's just cruel. How can you not sympathize with Meteora after this? Her and Eclipsa are truly tragic characters. And honestly, I'm rooting for them. Take the throne. Seriously, just take it. And you can just see the hurt, the trauma in Meteora's eyes. Her entire expression. She's just quick to go to the next one. And we get to the big moment. Eclipsa's petty ex-husband, King Shasakan, handing Meteora to St. Olga, calling her Heinous, which confirmed a lot of people's speculation that the name Heinous stemmed from what Meteora was called growing up. But St. Olga thought it was a beautiful name. No, it really wasn't. And this confirmed Meteora's suspicions. She was rightful heir to the throne and it was taken from her. All the robot moms were making fun of her for taking in a human monster hybrid. Meteora should be thanking her. And oh, she thanks her alright. And low-key, I think this was the reason why they made St. Olga's a robot. So Meteora could kill her with one hit without it being gruesome and censored and probably removed. It's a good workaround to matter. And in that moment, Meteora's transformation furthers. Which leads to a really poorly timed Ponyhead squatted up with the rest of the princesses, still under the impression that Meteora is trying to take back St. Olga's when she does not care. But at this point, it's too late, and ooh, look at that shot. God, she looks so freaking cool. And she looks like she does not want to be messed with. Ponyhead tries to step back, but it's too late. And even though she didn't have to, Meteora just goes in. It's a wrap. The next thing we see is her walk out of St. Olga's with Ponyhead's horn. She snatched it. It's gone. It's ripped. Rip a dip dip. As they walk out of St. Olga's, Meteora tries to have a moment of Rasticore, and he's like, you see, now that I'm fully restored, I gotta get back to the bounty hunting business, you know, married to my job, but maybe in the future. Basically, y'all know the sentiment that men are trash. Yeah, it even applies to Septarians. So while Rasticore tries to part ways, Gemini tries to come for Meteora. Oh, Gemini, you little cuck. But Meteora's not having it, revealing that Gemini's a robot, which I don't get what's wrong with his face then. Is he synthetic? Is he actually an android? She removes his grenade heart, throws it at Rasticore, and a lot of people were like, you know, it'd be funny if when Rasticore finally grows back, he gets reduced back to an arm again at the end of the episode. And that's exactly what happens, because Meteora murks this man, reducing him back to nothing more than an arm once more. And against Rasticore's will, she takes the arm and walks off into the distance, saying it's time to reclaim the throne. Boy! Gemini's dead, St. Olga is dead, Rasticore's an arm again, Ponyhead lost her horn, and Meteora just dropped on the ground. She had no time for it. Lordy, lordy, lordy! What a time. Woo! This was an amazing episode. The art was on point, especially with Meteora. God, the end of her transformation? Wild. And Booth Buddies escalates things even more. But the time to talk about that is not in this video because it's already way too long. What did you guys think of this episode? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Leave your thoughts in the comments below or tweet them directly to me at AwestruckVox or at the Roundtable on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all at Roundtable Vids. If you want to help us grow, join the Roundtable and become a member on Patreon. For just $3, you can get early video access, scripts, our avatars, exclusive updates, and so much more. Help us make this channel bigger and better. And have your name featured at the end of the video like all these beautiful, wonderful people. Link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please throw a like, share, and if you're new here, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications to stay in the loop with all things Star. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. AwestruckVox out.